Your golden retriever doesn't ask for much, but there are 6 small acts of love they hope you give them every day, and the last one is the one most owners never realize matters most. Stick with me to the end. Subscribe if you love your golden. I post these every few days. Let's get into it. Number 6. Your golden gets touched a lot. A pat on the head as you walk past, a scratch behind the ears while you're watching TV, a quick rub of the back as they greet you at the door. And to most owners, this feels like plenty. You're already touching the dog all day. But here's what your golden actually hopes for. The touch they want isn't the rushed, distracted kind. It's the slow, present kind. The kind where you stop what you're doing, sit down on the floor or on the couch beside them, put both hands on them, and just be there for 60 seconds, for 2 minutes, with your full attention. There's real science under this. Slow, focused touch releases oxytocin in your dog's brain, the same bonding hormone that connects a parent to a child. It lowers their cortisol, it slows their heart rate, and it does the same thing in you. That's the bond, hormonally measurable, between the two of you, every time you really touch them. Now here's the catch. A distracted pat doesn't trigger that. Your golden can tell the difference between a hand that's there and a hand that's somewhere else. They notice when you're petting them while staring at your phone.
They feel the lack of presence in your fingers. It still feels nice, but it isn't the act of love they're hoping for. The version they're hoping for is the kind where you stop, look at them, and connect through your hands. Find their favorite spots: the chest, the base of the neck, the soft ruff behind the ears, the line down the back. Slow your hands down. Let them lean into it. Let them close their eyes. Try it tonight, even for a minute. You'll see what they've been asking for. And that touch is just the foundation, because the next act of love is something you can give them across a room without lifting a finger, and most owners don't even know it's a love language at all. That's number 5. Number 5. This one costs you nothing, takes 3 seconds, and your golden treats it like the highlight of their hour. Look at them. Say their name, softly, like it's a word that means love, not a command. That's it. That's the act. Here's why it lands so hard. There's a study out of Japan that showed when a dog and their person hold a soft, mutual gaze, both of them get a release of oxytocin, the same hormone parents and infants release when they look at each other. The dog feels it, you feel it. The bond literally tightens in real time. Add their name, said in a warm voice, and you've stacked another layer on top. To a golden, their name said with love is the closest thing they have to being told, I see you, I know you, and you matter.
Most owners use their golden's name almost exclusively as a command. Come here, get down, stop that. And their dog learns to associate the sound of their own name with being interrupted or corrected. Now imagine what happens when you turn that around, when the name becomes a love word, when you can be sitting across the room, catch their eye, say their name softly, and that's it. No command, no expectation, just acknowledgement. Watch what your golden does. Their ears soften. Their tail thumps once. They look at you the way they look at the world's best person, because in that moment, that's what you are. And here's the wild part. You can do this 30 times a day, from across the kitchen, from the couch, as you walk past. It costs nothing. 3 seconds, one name said with warmth and a soft look, and every time you do it, the bond gets quietly stronger. Try keeping track for a day. You'll be surprised how rarely most people do it, and how much your golden lights up every single time. Which brings us to number 4, and this one might be the act of love most owners are getting completely wrong. Number 4, your golden goes on walks with you, maybe every day, maybe twice a day. And in your head, the walk is mostly about exercise. Get the dog moving, burn some energy, come home. So you pick a pace, you head out, and you walk. But to your golden, the walk isn't exercise at all. The walk is the single most enriching, exciting, sensory event of their whole day.
And the most important part of it isn't the steps, it's the sniffing. A dog's nose has around 300 million scent receptors. Yours has about 6 million. When your golden puts their nose to a fence post or a tuft of grass, they are reading a story written in scent: who passed by, what they ate, how they were feeling, how long ago they were there. That patch of grass is the morning newspaper for them. The lamppost is social media. The fire hydrant is the neighborhood gossip column. And here's the act of love most owners don't realize they're skipping. Let them sniff. Stop tugging the leash. Stop power walking past every interesting smell. Stop making the walk about your route and your speed. Let them set the pace. Let them stop. Let them put their nose down and read. Researchers have a term for this. They call it a sniffari, a slow walk where the dog leads the way and the human follows. And they've found that 15 minutes of free sniffing tires a dog out more than an hour of forced march. Because sniffing isn't just fun for them, it's mentally satisfying. It lowers their stress. It gives them a sense of agency in a world where they don't get to choose much. So the act of love your Golden is asking for on every walk isn't to go further, it's to go slower, to let them stop, to let it be their walk for a change. Before we get to the next 3, quick favor, if any of this is making you see your Golden in a new way, please hit subscribe.
The next reasons land deeper, and these videos only happen because of you. All right, because once you understand the walk is for them, the next act of love is one you can give them between walks every single day, and it's number 3. Number 3, your Golden does not want a once-a-year hiking adventure. Your Golden wants the trip to the mailbox. Goldens are one of the most social, family-oriented breeds you can own, and what they crave more than anything is to be included in the small fabric of your everyday life. Not the big events, the boring ones, the ones you don't even think of as events. Walking out to get the mail, going to the gas station, picking up a coffee, running into the hardware store, sitting in the driveway while you wash the car, driving to your friend's house. These tiny errands, the ones you barely notice doing, are gold to your Golden. To you, the trip to the mailbox is 10 seconds you don't think about. To your dog, it's an adventure. It's the door opening unexpectedly. It's their favorite person grabbing the leash. It's the cool air, the smell of the street, the chance to be somewhere new with you, even for a minute. Most owners save their dog for the real outings, the walk, the park, the trip. The act of love is to flip that. Bring them on the boring stuff. Take them along when it would be easier to leave them home. 5 extra minutes to clip on the leash and grab them for a quick errand is, in their world, the equivalent of you being told you're allowed to come on the family vacation. And there's something deeper underneath it, too. When you take your Golden along, you are telling them with your actions, you are part of this. You belong with me. Wherever I'm going, you can come. For a breed whose entire emotional structure is built on togetherness, that is the biggest love letter you can write. Watch a Golden in the front seat of a car, head out the window, fur blowing back, eyes half closed. That isn't a dog who needs a 5-mile hike. That is a dog who got chosen for the ride. That is a dog who is, in that moment, completely, fully home. Try it tomorrow. Whatever small thing you'd normally do alone, bring them. And then watch the way they look at you when you grab the leash. That's the act. That's what they were hoping for. And it sets up number 2, which is something you're already doing every day, whether you mean to or not, and it might be the most important act of love on this entire list. Number 2. This one is the act of love most people never realize as an act of love at all. Be calm. That's it. Be calm around them. Be the steady one. Because here's something dog researchers have been showing for years and that most owners still don't quite take in. Your Golden is reading you constantly, all day long. Your heart rate, your breathing, the tension in your shoulders, the sharpness in your voice, the pace of how you move around the house. And the wild part, they don't just read your mood, they feel it. There are studies that show dogs and their owners synchronize their stress hormones. When your cortisol goes up, theirs does too. When you're anxious, they're anxious. When you're tense, they're tense. And it can run the other direction too. When you're calm, they soften. When you breathe slowly, they settle. When you walk in the door with steady energy, their whole nervous system gets to relax. So what does that mean? It means your Golden's daily emotional life is, to a real degree, being written by yours. You are the weather of their world. A calm, steady person is to a dog an act of love being given continuously, all day, without a word being said. Now, none of us are calm all the time. That's not what this is asking. Life is stressful. Bad days happen. Phones bring bad news. The point is awareness. The point is that the next time you walk through your front door after a hard day, take 10 seconds in the car or on the porch. Breathe. Let some of the edge out of you. Then walk in. Because the moment that door opens, your golden is reading every signal you bring, and what they're hoping you bring is a person they can settle next to. Most owners think love for a dog is what you do for them. Treats, walks, toys, scratches. It is, but it's also who you are around them. A calm human is a love letter written in body language.
Your golden has been reading it since the day you brought them home. And it leads us straight into number 1, the act of love every golden is hoping for most, and the one almost no one is giving enough of. Number 1. There is one act of love your golden wants more than any other on this list, and in the modern world, it's also the hardest one to give. Be fully present with them. Not next to them, with them. There is a difference, and your golden knows it down to their bones. You're on the couch, your golden is at your feet, and you're scrolling your phone. To you, you are together. To your golden, you are gone. They can feel it. They can see your face is somewhere else. The TV is on, your laptop is open, your mind is at work. And even though your body is in the room, the part of you they love is not. Goldens are not asking for hours of your day. They are asking for minutes of your attention. 10 minutes a day where you put the phone down, turn the TV off, and just be in the room with them. Eye contact, hands on them, maybe a few quiet words. No agenda, no multitasking, no half anywhere. Just you, fully, with them. That is the love letter your golden is hoping for. That is the moment their entire day is built around.
Their bed in the corner will be empty. The hallway they used to follow you down will be quiet. And what every owner says, every single one, is the same thing. The minutes they wish they could get back are not the big ones, not the trips, not the holidays. It's the ordinary ones. The 10 minutes on the couch where they could have looked up from their phone and just looked at the dog. The morning coffee where they could have stopped and put a hand on them. The 1,000 small windows where they could have been fully present and weren't. Those are the minutes you can give your golden, right now, today. Not someday, today. 10 minutes. Phone down, eyes on them, a hand on their fur. Their name said softly. That's it. That's the act. And if you do it once a day, every day, for the rest of their life, your golden will have been given more than treats, more than walks, more than every other gift you could offer, the one thing they were hoping for most, you. So the next time you walk past your golden, stop. Remember number 6, the slow, present touch they're hoping for, not the distracted pat. Remember the look across the room and their name said softly. Remember to let them sniff, to bring them on the boring trip, to bring a calmer version of yourself through the door. And remember number 1, the 10 minutes a day where you are fully, completely with them. None of this costs anything. None of it takes long.
And every one of those small acts is your golden's love language being spoken back to them in the way they actually understand. If this changed the way you see your golden even a little, then you made it all the way to the end. And the people who watch all the way through are the ones who truly love their dogs. That's you. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, where I break down what your golden is really doing when they follow you from room to room, even into the bathroom, because that one isn't only about love either. Take good care of that golden of yours. I'll see you soon.